Hello lovely booktubers, I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, Raina Read Stuff. I am here in the book shack. I'm going to do a tag video. Actually, I might do two today, and if I do, I'm going to post them both today, which I know is really annoying, but I've got to get through them somehow. Anyway, this tag is called the Winter Essentials book tag. I'm trying to get through the seasonal ones while it's still seasonal. This was originally created by Taylor Reads, and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. So let us get on. There are 11 questions and a tag people, and I'm not going to tag people, but we'll go with the 11 questions first. Number one, who is your favourite cold character who warmed up towards the end? I love this book. A man called Ove, and Ove is the character who starts off cold for, there are reasons that you find out during the course of the book. But he ends up warm. And it's a lovely book, absolutely delightful. I really enjoyed it. I even went to see the film. I enjoyed that as well, but I enjoyed this more. So here's my cold character who warms up and turns into an utter delight. Number two, Snowflakes. What is a book that's full of unique characters? I have gone with Percival Everett's The Trees. This absolutely chocked full of some crazy characters. Crazy characters with crazy names. It's also an incredibly good book. So if you haven't read it, I would recommend it. It takes the idea of racist white townspeople and turns it on its head a bit. It's really good. Number three, Gingerbread Family. Which fictional family would you like to be part of? Did I? Oh, I didn't bring a book out with me. I would like, it's not really a family, it's a found family. I'd like to be a member of the Thursday Murder Club. We have 4 active members, all elderly people in a care home. I think they're fabulous. We have an extended family, but they're just great fun. Especially, I really like Ron, but I really like Joyce. I think Joyce is hilarious. So, yeah, I'll join with them. I'm not quite old enough to go into an old folks' home, I will have you know. But I'd like to be a younger addition to that family. Question number 4. What is a book that had you confused the whole time? Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Ulysses. I wasn't confused all the time, but I was confused / not confused on probably about a 70-30 split. It was confusing. As you may know, 6 of us read Ulysses last year. It was an amazing reading experience, but I did find the book confusing. Question number 5. What is the last book that was gifted to you? There are 2. Both of them were sent by my lovely friend Pat at Book Chat with Pat. One is this one, and that is called Catalogue of Unabashed Gratitude. It is by Ross Gay. And the other is this one, The Peace of Wild Things by Wendell Berry. I loved both of them. I have read them. I received them about 2 weeks ago, and I just thought they were both brilliant. Thanks again, Pat. Question number 6. Snowball. What's the biggest book you've ever read? I'm going to have to go with Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Again, a group read earlier this year, as was Ulysses, earlier this year. My version ran to 1,300 pages, 1,304 pages, and then there were 100 pages of notes as well that I read. But I loved this, even though it was monumental. What is a book that you own that has many colours on the cover? I'm going for this. This is a book of pop art. It's really good. Taschen is the publisher, and they do really nice art books. And I've had this for a while. It's one of those ones I dip into on a regular basis. But that's quite colourful. I like that. Wrapping paper. Question number 7. What is your most beat up book? I showed this last week. Look how broken my book is. Look at this. Oh, even more broken now. This is called Tales from Nowhere. It's a Lonely Planet publication that has been edited by Don George, and it includes stories from various travel writers about ridiculous places they have been that no one really would ever want to go to. I enjoyed that too. Question I'm doing these in the wrong order. Right, question number 9. What's a book that had a plot that was all over the place? The Twyford Code by Janice Hallett. I read the first of her books, The Appeal, and absolutely loved it. This one, way more complicated. It had a very unreliable narrator, and so the plot twisted and turned, and you were never actually sure what was true and what wasn't, and it was all... It's good, don't get me wrong, it's a good book, but yeah, all over the place. Christmas tree is question 10. Who is your favourite character of all time? And yes, you can only use one. Well, today I decided that my favourite character of all time is Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I'm not saying he's going to be my favourite character of all time tomorrow. I might be in a different mood. But today it's Atticus Finch. I admired the way he stood up against an entire town for someone who didn't have anybody else to stand up for him. If you admire Atticus Finch, don't read Harper Lee's novel. What is it? Go Set the Watchtower. Don't read that. Don't read that. Just stick to Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, and Atticus Finch can be a hero for the rest of time. Question 11. What's the book that you look forward to rereading each year? I don't tend to do that. I do reread books, but I don't tend to read them over and over again at Christmas. If I was going to read any book over and over again, I think it would be JL Cars a Month in the Country, which is very, very small. I read for the first time earlier this year, and I can easily see me reading that every year, but not necessarily at the same time. Reading it when the mood takes me. So that is 11 questions. I'm not going to tag anyone because we are running out of festive season. And so I don't want to put pressure on anyone to get these tags done before Christmas. People have a lot to do before Christmas, I know. So if you fancy doing this tag, please do it. And I will see you again with another tag video, possibly later today, if I can get myself sorted, because I want to get the seasonal ones out of the way. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you. If you have a response to any of these, leave a comment below or just say hi. I will be back a couple times more before Christmas, so hopefully I shall see you then. Thank you for popping by. Bye for now.